Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well today. So today I just want to talk to you guys a couple of things that I found were interesting. Bitcoin stock to flow, we have a new tweet from PlanB. We want to talk about the Doge Foundation, it's basically spinning back up. And then we have companies buying BTC. So if you want to stay informed in these kind of videos that keep you guys up to date on what's going on in the crypto space and miners, I am working on a Riot miner count and what the possibility of profitability is and price share is going to be. So if you want to see that video, make sure you guys subscribe, and that's going to be posted in the next couple of days here. Okay, so let's get into the sticks here really quick. So we'll begin with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart is down from obviously where we were yesterday a little bit. We bounced up to about 45.7 yesterday, and then we've obviously come back down. So I'm thinking that the play is still in place where we could go down to 42,000 in the next couple of days to a week or so. I mean, we're seeing obviously the 50-day line move up. 200-day line is also trending up a little bit. So I think we may have a possibility to come back down, touch that before we continue back up. And I have a couple. Well, I think I have one story, two stories. PlanB has something posted, and then also another story on on-chain metrics that is posting a positive bullish signal for us here. So we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's take a look at Doge. Doge obviously is down a little bit from yesterday as well. It is at 29.7 right now. We may see a little bit more of a pullback, I think, before we continue back up, just like Bitcoin. So we'll have to keep an eye on it as well. We'll go from there. Stellar is down also from yesterday a little bit. It's fighting to stay above the 200-day moving average right now, it looks like. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. Litecoin is actually falling below the 200-day moving average. Let's see on the daily chart. Let's see. Yeah, as long as it doesn't close below it, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll continue to go up. But we are seeing the 50-day line moving up here, so it'd be nice to see the golden cross happen for Litecoin as well. All right, so stay tuned for that. We'll keep an eye on it for the next couple of days and into a week or so. Oh, what else we got here? Cardano has actually had a nice bounce back. We are seeing possibility of a breakout happening here. We are down nicely on the RSI. We're still way above the 50-day moving average. So we'll have to keep an eye on it as well. And Cardano is actually fighting with Binance Coin for the number 3 spot. We'll take a look at the cryptocurrency market shares or market caps in a little bit here. And Ethereum is down from yesterday as well. So we'll keep an eye on this one as well. But it's way down on the RSI. So I think we may be ready to do a little pullback and head higher again. Some of the mining stocks, Hive was down yesterday a little bit. Or actually was up 9 cents, but it's down pre-market 2 cents. Mara is up to 30.78. It's up yesterday 13 cents. It's now down 68 cents in pre-market shares. It's getting close to the 50-day moving average. It might be battling with that again. Bitfarm was up 20 cents yesterday to 5.63. It is down pre-market 4 cents right now. All right, so let's get into some of the news here. Actually, let's take a look at the market cap first. So Bitcoin obviously number one. We have a market cap total now of $1.9 trillion combined for all the cryptocurrencies. So we've obviously come back down from the 2 trillion mark. We've seen obviously a little pullback in all the cryptos. Ethereum obviously still number 2, and then we have number 3, Cardano or Binance and Cardano fighting for it right now. So if Cardano goes up above 220, 215, somewhere on there, I think it'll once again overtake the number 3 spot from Binance. And then Tether number 5. XRP is actually making a run up a little bit. It is up 12.4% in the last week. Excuse me. And Dogecoin is up 11% for the past week to 29 as number 7. And then we have USD Coin, Polkadot, and Solana. So interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on obviously Cardano if it bounces back up. But overall, I think the market sentiment is pretty good. I think we're going to be going up higher. So PlanB tweeted both Bitcoin stock to flow, white line, and on-chain signal color, not red yet. It's still indicating a second leg of the bullish market. So if we look at the chart here, each time we had a red dot form, we went back down. We had basically a bear market. And then we continued, obviously, in the next couple of years going up. And then 2017, we had obviously a top at just over 20,000, close to 20,000. And we've come back down, and we're repeating that again. But right now, we're not seeing that red dot. So looks like we're still in play for the second bull run this year, which could possibly get us above 100,000 to maybe 250,000 this year, depending on where it goes. I think PlanB is saying that 138,000 is the minimum that he's projecting this year. So we'll keep an eye on it. So that's actually very bullish. That's good news for us. Let's take a look at some data metrics. So new data suggests Bitcoin could see BTC price double bubble top in 2021. So the Bitcoin bubble index is heavily hinting that another BTC price local peak will come this year. Bitcoin's facing a double bubble, and we'll see two price tops this year, fresh data suggests. In a tweet on Wednesday, Charles Edwards, CEO of investment firm Capriol, highlighted 2021 as having one key similarity to the 2013 double top bull cycle. Let's maybe zoom this in for you guys so you can see it a little bit better. Here we go. So Bitcoin gears up for a second peak. Bitcoin has divided opinions over whether its 2021 bull run is more like 2013 or 2017. The other 2 years immediately followed block subsidy having events. Sorry. If to look at one metric, unrealized profit and loss, the answer may be simple. According to Edwards, only 2013 has produced similar results for coin profitability. New evidence for a Bitcoin double bubble, he summarized. In prior cycle tops, bounces were never able to hold unrealized profit and loss above 0.5. Only the 2013 double bubble and today have achieved this. So if we look at the chart here, we can see here we had 0.05 in 2013 and then continued to go up higher. And then now we're seeing the same thing. We're at 0.05 and looks like we may be going back up higher. So each time it went below it, it has gone down. We can see it here, and it obviously had a bear market afterwards. So the signs are there for a double top this year. It's just a matter of when it happens. I think by the end of the year we could probably see it. So it's definitely a bullish sign. We'll keep an eye on it as well. Interesting stuff happening right now. And then let's get into Ethereum. So Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin joins Dogecoin Foundation Board of Advisors. We saw that happen yesterday. The establishment of the foundation was announced via a press release on the Dogecoin Foundation website. Dogecoin Foundation was first launched in 2014 as a nonprofit organization. When co-founder Jason Palmer had announced the project was a joke on Twitter, the foundation then went on to make charitable contributions to causes both within and beyond the crypto space. And then if we look at their site here, we can see that Elon Musk is being represented by Jared Birchall. And then we have Vitalik Buterin, Ethereum founder, blockchain, and crypto advisor. So in my opinion, that is great news for Doge. And then we also saw some data that Robinhood as well had huge gains, and I think 62% or something like that were from Dogecoin alone, just by the trading on it. So Doge is definitely having a huge impact. It is definitely growing. I think we're in the early days of Doge. We'll see where it goes, but all the signs right now are being bullish on it. And then lastly, we have a story from a biotech company. So a biotech company converting balance sheet to HODL Bitcoin. Let's zoom in for you guys here. A small Texas biotech company, SpinSmith Holdings, which generates $15 million in revenue, will convert their balance sheet to Bitcoin for long-term holding to avoid the overreach of banks. I thought this was interesting, that a small company generating $15 million in revenue is complaining that banks have too much overreach. So specifically, the company doesn't want to have to ask permission from a bank to embark on projects with their own funds, a spokesman told Bitcoin Magazine. When asked why the company didn't want to use the bank, CEO Kevin Dunworth commented that SpinSmith was purchasing Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. Interesting. we're seeing that narrative, quite over everywhere that we're looking and reading articles and things like that. We are seeing that people are using Bitcoin as a hedge. And then due to banking overreach, now I thought this was interesting. I thought, you got your money in your bank account, you should be able to do what you want with it instead of having a bank say, you can't do that. So we'll have, that's definitely interesting. I think it's going to compel other companies to do the same thing as well with their cash reserves. So Spinesmith Holdings, the parent company of Thermi, Spinesmith and Sealing Biosciences is a biotech research and development firm and a medical device manufacturer. A source close to the matter told Bitcoin Magazine that the firm has worked with Parker Lewis at Unchained Capital to set up their multi-signature custody solution. Dunworth stated that the company chose to work with Unchained because it likes supporting fellow local Austin, Texas companies, and also because the multi-signature vaults made sense for business holdings and payments. He said Unchained came highly recommended in working with Parker Lewis, Phil Geiger, and Michael Taguma was great. So we have obviously here a connection to MicroStrategy's founder. Kevin Dunworth commented that the company holds more than one Bitcoin but less than Tesla MicroStrategy. We are happy with the process thus far and plan to add to the holdings quarterly. The company is also looking into paying its employees in Bitcoin and still working on developing the financial infrastructure to do so. So we're seeing obviously more adoption for Bitcoin and for payments and things like that. I think this is all definitely bullish. We'll have to see where it goes, but it's interesting news. So two things for you guys. One, do you think we're going to see another double bubble this year for Bitcoin and obviously altcoins in general? And then the other thing is, what do you think as far as Dogecoin? With obviously Vitalik Buterin now on the foundation board, do you think it's actually going to go way up higher in the near term to the next year or something like that? Will it go up $1? Will it go up to $2 with everything that's going on? And I think that's all I have for you guys. I do appreciate you guys watching the video. Please consider subscribing if you find this stuff useful. I post every day. I do have the Riot miner count coming out in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. And then after that, I'll be working on Hut 8 mining miner count. And I think that's all I have planned for the next 2 weeks right now. It's taking me a lot of time to go through all the miner counts with the SEC filings. So I hope you guys enjoy those videos. Those will be coming out. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.